Let's talk about selling vacant land. What kind of access does the land have? That probably needs to be the number one question that you ask when you're looking at a potential piece of property to purchase. There's different types of access. Obviously, the first is going to be a public road, meaning that it has road frontage on a city street, county maintained road, state highway. The other kind is going to be a private road. We have some gated subdivisions in the area. Most of them are around the lake, but that would be considered private road access. If a lot touches a road that's in a gated community, that's considered private road access. Now, we've also seen private roads actually in non-gated communities as well, where someone has bought a large tract of land, but in order for access to be granted to these various tracts, they have had to create what they call their own private road. Usually there's going to be some kind of an agreement made where you have to pay X number of dollars a year just to keep the road maintained. Then you also have properties that have an easement, meaning somebody's driveway is going to have to cross your property in order to reach theirs. Normally it's going to be a 25, 50-foot easement that usually goes up the corner of somebody else's property in order to gain access to a property that sits up behind it. Kind of similar to an easement is a right-of-way. A right-of-way is a specific type of easement, meaning that it's going to run with the land. An easement may only be good for one individual, and when they sell, it's not going to be granted to the people who buy. But a right-of-way is going to be something that is recorded at the courthouse, and it's going to pass to the new owner when the property sells. Now, what happens when there is no access to a property? Then you got a problem. That property is going to be considered landlocked. And here in the state of Tennessee, we are not allowed to sell landlocked properties. If you own a landlocked property, you're going to have some legwork that you're going to have to do before you can get it sold. First step is going to be to talk to an attorney, because that attorney is going to help you reach out to the people who have neighboring parcels around yours and see if you're able to pay them or work with them to get an easement or right-of-way recorded, giving other people access to your property so that you can get it sold. It's very important that you understand the various types of access for a piece of property when you're looking at vacant land. A lot of people want to focus on what are the utilities, how far I am from this, that, or the other, but you want to make sure that you have adequate access to your property so that you can get a house on there, you can move a manufactured home if you needed to. You don't want to have to be scrambling at the last minute begging for someone to let you get onto your property. So make sure that you talk to your realtor about what type of access any potential parcels that you're interested in may have. If you need a land expert to help you out, feel free to reach out to me. I'm Amy Shrader with RE/MAX Real Estate 10.